Good morning. Good morning. I was driving. Well, I just got back from picking up my son from work, and as I was driving back, um, for picking him up, I was listening to my little playlist, right? And I was listening to Tasha Cobbs, "Moving Out the Way," and first I was listening to Ty. I don't know his last name. But remain the one Keisha, the one you put me on. I've been listening to that, and I listened to that first because that's my first song now I listen to, and then Tasha comes on next. That's how I play up, and so it it brought me to what I do is now I appreciate. Like I appreciate the little things. Like I tell everybody, you gotta appreciate the little things. And here it is at 7 o'clock. I don't care what time it is, basically, cause I get up in the morning. I have this habit. Even if I roll over and I feel like my eyelids is about to open up, I I gotta pray first because I got in this habit of saying I can't open my eyelids to this new day that I'm not aware of. I don't know nothing about that's going to happen. So I got to pray and prepare myself for this new day, right? So that's what I do. I do that. And if I don't, I have my moments like if I got to go rush to the bathroom or something, I rush to the bathroom. I say, oh, Lord, forgive me. And I will pray because I don't know about this new day. But since I had the heart failure and I started my journey, like I say, it has gave me another look on life and the meaning of life, and I've learned to appreciate little things and everything. So I wanted just to get on here and just to share with y'all, like when before I even had this moment, yeah, I'm tearing, not a bad tear. It's a wonderful tear. You understand? Like when I was before I even had the heart failure and all that, I didn't appreciate things that I appreciate now. You understand? And even like I was telling my kids yesterday, and when I was talking to them today, I'm bringing it back up. You know what I thought about? Like, what if God would have took me in the hospital when I had the heart failure? I wasn't ready then. I didn't even prepare to be ready. You understand? I wasn't. So, but he put breath in my body. So I'm so thankful. I don't care if somebody else feel like, oh, she talking about this too much, and I'm thankful because I know I wasn't ready. I didn't know, to be honest, I wouldn't even think about being ready. I didn't even have my mindset, my body, no nothing, my heart, no nothing was ready for that day. I wasn't even prepared for that day. Do you understand? Even my kids weren't prepared for that day. So, oh, Jesus. Sorry, y'all. Cut the call so the lights won't go off. But I wasn't even prepared for that day. So I'm sitting here driving from my son, picking my son up, and that was just hitting me like I wasn't even ready, and God gave me breath in my body. And still, that happened April of last year. And he's still giving me breath in my body. So I'm just thankful. When I say thankful, I am thankful. I don't care about what nobody else thinking, nobody else doing. I am thankful. I'm so thankful. You know, and I've been on this journey, and it's been a blessing. Like, he been talking to me, he been giving me dreams, and everything he'll showed me. When I tell you, I'm so thankful. It don't matter. And now when I tell you my heart is at peace, I never felt peace like this. Not in my entire life. And everything that he showed me and taught me, and I mean the wisdom that I have. I even told my little boyfriend, soon to be husband, I said, I know you look back and, oh, this is what I told my family, my kids and him as well. This is what I told him before I even did the event. I said, I was in my bathroom, my daughter's bathroom. I said, you know what, y'all, before I put my makeup on, I gotta say this before I put my makeup on. This is what I told him before I tell you the rest. I said, 5 years, I only been up here for 5 years ago, if y'all would have asked me, you know how you do your 5-year question? 5 years ago, if y'all would have asked me, where would I have been? I would have never said here. I would have never told you me. Oh no. Think about that. And y'all who know me, y'all know I wouldn't have said this. No. I wouldn't have said this. No. I wouldn't have said this. So, it's like, that even had me at a moment. You know? Who I became. Who God has been grooming me and guiding me and loving on me. You know? It's him. I give him all the glory. But even when I told Chris, I say, me and him were driving, back to his subject. Me and him were driving. I say, it's funny, and he come in here was talking about something, and he just be, because when I talk to him, he just be like, you know, it be blowing me too when I be talking about stuff. Because it ain't me to be, it is me. But, you know, you understand? But, I told him, I said, babe, it's cool later. He said, what? I said, it'd be talking to me and how I'm moving and thinking and stuff, how God done blessed my life and done blessed yours because of who I became from who I was. Even with him, when I first started my journey, God had already put that. I never knew that. Even, look, I'm sorry to keep jumping over stuff. Even because I'm so mind blown. It's been mind blowing this morning. Even the songs like this song. Let me show you. The Priest right here. Oh, I gotta cut it up. Do I gotta start it? Oh, Jesus. What I do? Oh, I ain't gotta cut it up. Okay. Let me put it on the thing. I'm sorry, y'all. So I'ma give them all I have. But anyway, this song, I don't know why they playing on this. I don't know why they ain't playing on the.
If this were the real COVID-19, I would be in real trouble.
This is real
because I have
wrong.
asthma.
But yeah, No Ordinary Worship
I have depression.
by
I have diabetes.
Kalante. Now,
And I struggle with my weight. For us,
put it on pause. But yeah, God led me to that song, and that's the song He gave me for my journey when I started off my journey. So I never heard that song, and that's the song. And when I tell you, I was like, oh my goodness. And everything about my journey is No Ordinary Worship, right? So when it came to my family and myself, He had set me down to Brian Courtney. Still, if y'all listen to that, listen to that. He set me down to that song. I never heard him either. I never knew about no Brian. I never knew about no Steele. I never knew about none of this stuff, right? So, oh shoot. So I'm like mind blowing. So it's like, okay, I've been like, when he been telling me stuff, I've been doing, I've been obeying. Cause I have to obey. And even the man, my old house, the man, the plumber man, he was in my house, right? They knew him, I didn't know him, right? And he's a bishop. And he said, God want me to deliver a message to you. Yeah. He said, he gonna put you in a position that you ain't gotta worry about nothing. And he gonna heal you, so you're gonna be a testimony for others. This is what he was telling me. Didn't know me, didn't know nothing about me. Didn't do. He said he didn't know he was my husband. He said, but your husband know me. I know you don't. He said, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna obey God. Then that's what he told me. So y'all know me. I'm crying. Cause this man don't know me, never seen me, and he my plumber. But so, like I said, I'll listen to that song, and when God told me to listen to Brian Courtney Steele, y'all need to listen to that. Listen to Brian Courtney Steele. Listen to Brian Courtney Every Blessings. Them are two good songs. But when he told me to listen to Steele, he had told me to be truthful, find truth within myself, and be truthful within everybody around me in my household. So I had to be honest with myself. Everything I did, I had to be honest. And be honest about everybody around me, my family. So when I did that, that helped. I never thought I could do that. That did some inside healing. That did some inside healing to my family. That did some inside healing. I mean, when I tell you I snatched some masks off, even with myself. Yes. It was hard. It hurted when I did that. It was a lot to do. It was a lot of emotions that I did not know I had. It was a lot of things that I did as far as a mother. It was a lot of things that I did as far as things that I done. Good morning, sis. I love you so much. It was the things that I did that I did not want to face. And I did, and I had to face them. God set me down so I can face those. I had to be true to myself, true to my family. And I had to let my family be true, learn how to start to be true to themselves. Now, my family is, my kids, they kids. They young, they kids. So they gotta learn how to be true. So they learn, and I give them my kids that. They're learning to be truthful to themselves. It ain't about others. It's about truthful to themselves so they can be true to others. You understand? They get in that habit. But, so when I did that, it took me through a lot of emotions. Right?